I'm Vanessa Ruck here in the XLMOTO garage, and today we're going to be looking at a selection of accessories for motorcycle riders. As a motorcycle rider, there are so many different products and accessories out there on the market, and it can be pretty intimidating to know what are the ones that are going to help you out. So in this video, we're going to look at 7 different products and accessories to have as a motorcycle rider. The first item that we're going to look at is a backpack. Now, as a rider, we're often trying to carry things, whether we're on the bike or off the bike. So the bag by Course is a really great option for your backpack. This is made from a polyester water repellent material, and it is jam-packed with different pockets and features to make it an ideal backpack for you. So let's look at some of those things. First of all, the whole bag is a 32-litre capacity, which is quite a decent size. It has incredibly comfortable padded straps, which are going to make it nice and soft on your body when you're wearing it, including onto your backpack with a meshed membrane. That's going to help it not get as so sweaty on your back as well. Looking into the main compartment of the bag, this does open up with a big 2-way zip. And then what we can see inside is I've actually got a couple of items in there that we're going to get into, but also at the back is a laptop compartment. So this is a padded pocket capable of taking up to a 17-inch laptop, and it has a little Velcro to hold that in place, and that's going to keep your laptop safe and protected. We'll come back to those items in a moment because they have made it onto our 7 list. Moving on to the other pockets. On the side, we can see that there are 2 pouches with a strap. So on this side, I have my tripod, and this is actually the rucksack that I'm using at the moment. So I've carried this through the airport. It has an expandable edge should you want to put something slightly bigger, and a little Velcro strap to hold that in place to stop it wobbling. On the other side is the same compartment. So I have my loved and well-used coffee flask in there. Coming round to the front, we have a small pocket on the very front, which is here. Great for storage, and there is actually a little clip. The clip is going to be used for an additional feature in a moment. Small pockets up top. What have I got? I've got my passport and my headphones. And then right on the top is one of my favorite pockets, and it is actually fleece lined. So say you wanted to carry your sunglasses or maybe GoPros, lenses that you're not wanting to get scratched, that pocket is going to keep them protected. To the very back of the rucksack is another secret pocket. I'm going to open that right up and then show you. In here, it's actually hydration ready. So the bag doesn't come with a bladder, but you could get a bladder. It's held up with a little Velcro to stop the bladder sinking, and there is a hole, if I stick my finger through, where you can then put your straw and nipple either down your left or your right shoulder. There is also little loops to secure that straw to stop it flapping, but that is a hydration-ready rucksack. The final very cool feature of this bag is at the very bottom. So there is a zip hiding a mesh. So I'm going to pull it out. There we go. And then I'm going to get my motorcycle helmet, which is right here. Pop that on the top of the bag, pull the mesh over the top and tighten it with the string. I then have 3 clips. So spin it round. So that first clip I spotted and told you about is going to come into play. So if I unzip this pocket and reveal that clip, using the 2-way zip, I can then close the pocket. Then there is a side one as well. So I'm just going to extend the straps, clip that on, come around to the other side, again, extend the strap out. And then my motorcycle helmet is safe and secure onto my backpack. And I think that's a really great feature, because how often do you ride your bike somewhere, get to the other end, and you're constantly struggling with your hands, carrying your helmet and juggling things? So that is the Course rucksack called the Bag. And that is number 1 on our list. Let's move on to the next item, which I actually have stowed away in my bag. So motorcycle protection and safety is a big thing in the motorcycle world. Unfortunately, thieves are stealing motorbikes probably every second, every minute across the world. So there are a couple of things in here that are going to help keep my motorcycle safe when I'm not riding it. So let's open up the bag. The first one is the XLMOTO Essential Bike Cover. Now this is one of a range of a couple of bike covers by XLMOTO. It is a water-resistant membrane. Comes in multiple sizes depend on your motorcycle, so do make sure you get the right size. It has the reflective XLMOTO logo. And if I hold it out, you can see that one end is higher than the other. That's giving you space to go over your handlebars. And under the very bottom, there is a strap that does up under the underside of the motorcycle to stop the wind flapping and blowing the cover off, so it holds it in place. So I've got a motorcycle right next to me here. I'll quickly throw it on so you can see. And that is basically going to keep your motorcycle protected from the elements and also out of the eyes of thieves. So that simply fits over the top of the bike. I've then got the strap under the middle to secure it. And it's also worth remembering, never put your cover onto a hot bike because it will probably melt. So that is the XLMOTO Essential Bike Cover. I also have another security item in my rucksack. So let's get it out. Gonna need a little bit of strength. Here we go. So next, number 3 on the list is the ABUS Victory Lock and Chain. So this is 1.20 m and is a hardened steel chain. It is rated to a 4-ton pressure, and it also has a cover on it. Now the cover is important because when you are pushing it through areas of your bike to secure it, you don't want to be chipping and damaging your parts of your bike. So that is just a little bit of protection. We also have the lock that comes with it. Now this has an X+ cylinder, which is basically designed to help prevent it being pickable by thieves. Good security. I'm going to get it onto my bike here to show you, but first of all I need to find the key, which has a clever little thing that comes with it. So with every single one of these Victory Lock and Chains, you get 2 sets of keys, and you also get a little key card. On the back of this key card is a unique barcode. That is the code that signifies your keys, which means if you were to lose a key, you can actually call them up and get a new key cut instead of having to buy a complete new set. So if we go to the bike, we do have another video on the XLMOTO channel that looks at a whole heap of technologies, products and items to help try and protect your motorcycle from being stolen. So do check that out. But for now, I'm going to quickly pop the chain onto the back wheel and show you how easy it is to install. Now do bear in mind that if you are putting your chain on, you are going to want to put it through something stationary that's going to stop it being rolled away, and you probably want to put it through a secure part of your bike that can't just be removed, i.e. a wheel, so something through the swing arm, etc. But for the purposes of showing you now, I'm just going to pop it around the back wheel, and there we have it, the ABUS Victory Lock and Chain. So that is item number 3. Let's move on to item number 4. Now this is a 104-piece little toolkit. It is specifically designed for motorcycles, and as I open it up you'll realize why this is so good as a motorcycle rider, because it's got some of those really key tools that a motorcycle rider is going to need versus a general toolkit. So first of all, we can see that it is in a hardened plastic case. We can see that there are 2 metal latches. So we're opening it up, and then inside reveals 104 different tools. Now, there's a T-bar, there's ratchet handles, there are adapters and extensions. There are also bike-specific items such as spark plug sockets. We also have specific socket sizes for your typical wheel axle. There are spanners, we've got torque wrenches, Allen keys, we've got all the different heads for screwdrivers from Phillips to crossheads. This is a very handy, well-equipped toolkit to have around your motorcycle. It's going to make everything easy because it has a place, you're going to know where it is. You're going to easily see when you get to the end of the day that there is a tool missing. Right, got one to go back in because everything has its place. And of course, having ratcheted tools makes working on your bike a lot more efficient and easy as well. So that is the PROWORKS 104 socket set. This is a great kit because it's all self-contained, but very often in the garage we have loose tools all over the place. So the next item on the list is going to help you organize those tools. And that is here with the PROWORKS 49X3 toolbox. You can see that it is a self-contained toolbox. It has 3 different drawers, 2 smaller, 1 bigger, and a top area, and it is designed to tidy all of your tools and items away. 2 metal latches opening up, and once the top of this toolbox is open, these drawers are then released. But when this is closed, these automatically lock. Fantastic for transport. You're not going to be moving along and suddenly have all your tools exploding in the back of the van. So 2 smaller drawers, 1 bigger drawer with an item in there, which is next on our list. The very top of this toolbox is a self little carry item. So say you've got some tools in there and you want to walk over and work on your bike, you can take them with you. So the load rating on this toolbox is 40 kilos if you were to carry it by the edge there. And if you were to carry it by the top handle, it can take 15 kilos. So hefty little weight can go in this. Now, going back to the item inside, we're going to move on to the next item in our list. So summary, the PROWORKS 49X3 toolbox. And inside, we have item number 7 on our list. The PROWORKS pressure gauge is a low pressure 0 to 4 bar gauge. It comes in its own little carry case. And if I take it out, we can see that we have a very clear visual screen. We've got bar and PSI on there. So it goes bar up to 4, PSI up to 60, and in bar, it's in 1/10 increments. It's a nice length, which means if you're then coming into your tire, wherever your valve is, you've got lots of slack on that cable to be able to see your screen. If you don't have the correct pressure in your tires, you're actually going to reduce the lifespan of your tires, which is going to cost you a little bit more money because you're going to be changing your tires more frequently than you need to. You also have higher risk of punctures, and actually there's an element of safety because if you have a puncture or blowout at speed, you're more likely to have one if your pressures are incorrect. So there we go. The PROWORKS pressure gauge comes in a handy box and will fit in your PROWORKS toolbox. Okay, now a test for who was paying attention, because I just showed you the 7th item on the list, but I only count 6. I missed one. So the new 7th item, because this was actually the 6th item, is the PROWORKS 2-in-1 paddock stand. And not everybody has an amazing lift like this in their garage. In fact, I don't even have a lift like this at home. So having a way to get your motorcycle off the ground, raised by 30 centimeters and held solid so that you can work on it is an incredibly ideal item. It's also useful if you're parking your bike up for some time because you can get flat spots in your tires if they are parked on the same bit for more than, a couple of months. So the PROWORKS 2-in-1 stand comes with multiple adapters. It is one, so if you were wanting one for your front and rear tire, you'd need to get 2 of these. But it comes with 3 different adapters to make sure that it fits to either your bobbins or your front or rear tires. It comes in multiple colors so that you can accessorize, and it does have wheels, which is going to aid the effortlessness of lifting up and down. Now, I'm not going to demonstrate it on a ramp right here because I'd probably drop the bike. So let's get it off the mount and show you it working properly. So we have the bike on the ground. I have the PROWORKS 2-in-1 stand. Let's show you how to use it. Now, this is obviously designed to go on the front or the rear, depending on your setup. I have already put on the adapter suitable for this bike. So I'm gonna roll it into the bike and engage it with the swing arm. I like to do it with the bike on the side stand because then I've got the little bit of safety, and then with a small amount of force, I'm going to push down on the stand, double checking that the paddock stand's engaging, and then rock it down. And there we can see the bike has just been lifted off the ground by about 30 centimeters and is now safe, solid for me to start working on the bike, or for it to live and store in that situation. So now we have got 7 items. Let me know if you noticed my miscounting. So that's 7 different accessories that could be ideal for you to have. Do you have any of these kit? Do you have something similar? Let us know in the comments. Please do hit the bell so that you get notifications when we let out new videos. And as always, these products and a whole load more are all available on the XLMOTO website. I'm Vanessa Ruck, and that's me over and out in the XLMOTO garage.